All right, Brian here for the Wilson Family Lights. Hope everybody's doing marvelous. We're going to do another quick video in our DIY Make Your Display Awesome series. And we're going to take two videos, put them together so they transition well, and then we're going to add in some text to make the video your own. Say you've got some AtmosFX videos that you've purchased. You want to take two of them and put them together. That's what we're going to go over, how to do that real quick. We've talked about the different aspects of the software here. This is where you bring your videos in. This is where your timeline that you get to watch. This is your timeline where you get to drop in and figure out your exact timing on your videos. And over here is where you do a lot of the modifications to these videos. So I've got my Atmos folder open on my other screen here. What we're going to do is we're going to take a Sam video. Now, I've purchased all of these videos. Please do not bootleg videos from other people and use those. Atmos spends a lot of time and money to make these things, which enhances our hobby. So please support them. Buy the videos. They're not that expensive, and once you own them, you own them. As long as you do a backup, make sure you back up all of your system, all your files. Someday you'll regret it if you don't. Once you buy them, you own them. You can use them any way you want. So we're going to take a Terrifier video as well. So we got two videos. I'm going to highlight them both. We're going to drag them down into our timeline here. We're going to make sure that the first one is highlighted. We're going to do a transition. So you got your, as you can see, when you highlight the video you're actually working on, you get the white square or rectangle around it. So we're going to make sure that we're going to be doing a transition from A to B. Go up into transitions up here. I'm going to go into favorites. I have a bunch that I've used that I really like. I'm going to use this one in particular. So we're going to do that. Now we've joined the two videos together so they'll work seamlessly. So we'll hit play. So Sam jumps out, scares the bejesus out of the beggars. They run screaming, "Mommy, mommy, mommy." Now we've transitioned into the new video. Now we're going to make that transition quicker. You're going to go down into your timeline. You're going to highlight the second video. You're going to go over to here. You're going to grab it. Just as the Terrifier is coming in, you stop. So now what we've done is we've shortened this video. The first video stays the same length. Now the transition from one to the other happens quicker. Did not change the transition you dropped in, but now Terrifier jumps in immediately. There's no lag. Now you can go in and chop out all of these dead spaces if you want. We'll do that real quick. So we're going to go back. We're going to see where Terrifier disappears. There. Go down into this video, highlight it. You've got your block. Go up to here, your split control. You can do this through shortcuts as well. I never use them. I have fat fingers. I end up wiping out the whole file. We're going to hit split. We're going to keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, so Terrifier's coming in. Just at that point, he would be coming in. Highlight again. Hit split. Now we've made this video into 3 sections. Highlight the middle, delete, gone. So now the transitions are quicker. Now you can go through this video and do the same thing for all of them. We'll leave that. Terrifier jumps up. So now we've made this into 3 videos. Here's your second. Now you don't even see a transition because it's dark. Now we're in the third. Wait for it to spin again. Back it up just a shade. Back up here because we're highlighted the video. Back up here. Click. We're going to cut that section out. That's what we're going to do. Got it highlighted. Go up to split. Dump it. Now, when we go back, see a little bit of dead space because of the way the transition works. But hardly any. So we've got a little bit of dead space. He's back in. So that's how you cut and splice one video to make it so it's more customized to your liking, as well as splicing 2 videos together. Now, if this video didn't fade into black and it was a video that had lighting all the way to the end, you would put a transition in like we did here into the next video, or we would put an animation fading it out. But because we're black, where it fades in, you don't have to do that. So now what we can do is we're going to add in a quick text element. So go up into here, above where you drop in your timeline stuff. Go to text template. Go up into the search bar. Pick one. Let's see here. Let's do creepy reels. That looks cool. Yeah, we'll do that one. So we're going to drop this in with Sam. So you go above the video and it just drops in. Grab a hold of it. You get your cursor change. Drag it till you get your green line at your transition. Grab it so it's at the beginning of your video. Now we're going to highlight this again because it's got a white box around it. We're going to put in what we want for text. Happy. And then we'll put in Halloween. Okay. Now this looks a little bit too long. We'll run the video just to double check to make sure it's not fading in and out. Happy. Just make sure. Now I don't want it to cover Sam. What we're going to do is highlight it again over to our area where we edit and bring your scale down. And then we're going to bring it up over into the corner here. Bring the scale down just a shade more. What I do is I get it to the rough size I want. Then I will use your up and down arrows to really fine tune. So we're going to leave that there. Start it over. There we are. Then you can put in whatever message you want there. Say we wanted a second text in there. Or it's now going to do we put in a second text element now. Going to highlight it, drag it. You see your green line, which means it stops before the transition starts. I'm going to do the same thing with this. Again. Now, say we need to make this bigger because we can't really see what we're doing because you're old like me. You go over to here and you can go up and down, which gets you so you're fine-tuning it more. So we now have this set up so it hits when the videos switch. Typically what I will do is I do it to the transition start. So as you can see, again, you get your green line when you're at the end of your transition here. So we'll come back out. We'll highlight October 31st, bring it back over. Again, making sure you're highlighted. we can put in whatever we want. Sam for president. Now we know this is going to be way too big, so we're going to go over to our scale, drop that down, drag it over to the corner, and now we can sync this up so they start at the same time. So the longer one, you're highlighted again, grab it, you get your cursor change. As soon as you get to this element start, you get your green line. So that means you're synced up. Same thing here, we're synced up. So now everything starts and ends at the same exact time. So now we got Sam present, happy Halloween, Sam jumps out at you, I am not a crook, runs away. Now we've got Terrifier that transitions in. Now you could do the same thing. You could put in, say you wanted to use the same exact text. You're advertising your radio station. You go over, either copy it, or you can use your keyboard shortcuts, which is about the only ones that I use is cut and paste. So we're going to cut it or copy it. We're going to go over to the timeline where we want to drop it, and you hit paste. Same thing. Copy, paste, drag it. See where you get your green line? You're synced up again. So everything is synced up to start and end. Now I want to put it in this one too. Okay, there's that. Now we're going to copy this, copy, paste, drag it till you get your green line. Everything's synced up. So all of your text transitions now start at the same time. Bang. Now you can stagger it or do it like I did here. Now each one of these text elements, as it progresses in the video, can be something different. You can use all kinds of different text templates as well. You don't have to use the same one. I'm just using it this way for illustration purposes. But now you've taken two generic videos that you got from AtmosFX. Generic, I mean that they're not customized for you, and now you've made it your own. You've taken two videos, you've got your transition, you've added in your custom text for whatever you want, and then what you do is then you'll export it, save it as a file, and then you take that and you can synchronize that to your Light-O-Rama program. So your lights, as the Terrifier jumps out, the lights go on, then they fade out. And then as Sam jumps out, the lights go on and they fade out, depending on how you want to do it. We're going to go over how to do all of that stuff in future videos as well. So, all right, so this is Brian here for the Wilson Family Lights. We're just doing a quick how to splice two videos together and how to put in custom text to make these videos your own for your display. So, all right, we appreciate you checking out our stuff. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, we're on X. Please check us out on those socials, like and comment. And if you really like what we're doing, please subscribe, as it helps us grow and we can continue providing this type of, hopefully, useful information for you people that want to bring your display to the next level. All right, Brian here from Wilson Family Lights. We will see you in the fall.